BMF boss, the legend Big Meech, has a GoFundMe page.
What?
It was said that this GoFundMe page was set up to assist him in paying his bills since his Welcome Home concert got canceled.
You got 19 years of being incarcerated. That 50 could have took that and converted that to about 5 seasons, and then turned around and then did the overall movie. Who couldn't even keep a concert going? Rick Ross is on the concert.
Second on the line.
In about 10 days, Ross is gonna throw him away. I'm gonna be real with you, Screech. I mean, Meech. If he don't throw you 3 wing stops, you ought to knock that down. What 50 gonna do? He's gonna burn that down. He gonna release that last season, and then he's gonna release the Tammy and discredit everything.
I go out and spend $50,000, $100,000 every night, 2-3 nights in a row, 3-4 nights in a row.
I'm sitting there analyzing it like, damn, wanted some bread, or maybe he spent all the bread because he made a couple of million with 5.
My neck started hurting. The lock say Elianti on it. You know, say his name, his signature. They got the 3 big boogers on each side. So ain't no regular queue, you know. You might find a regular queue for 50 or for 100 maybe, but you know, it's 200 just for a kilo.
What's the pendant for?
3 just for a pendant.
Aight, listen up, y'all. Big Meech? Honey, his pockets is looking real anemic, and the streets is talkin'. Tony Yayo just dropped a whole pot of hot grits on the situation. In a jaw-dropping interview, he laid bare why 50 Cent ghosted Big Meech. And girl, it ain't nothing but that green paper. Turns out, Meech blew through every single dime of that BMF bread, and his seed did the same damn thing. But hold up, it gets messier than a plate of smothered pork chops. 50 Cent done cut M off cold turkey, even threatening to yank the plug on BMF. Now, Big Meech and his boy out here looking like they chasing a dollar in a windstorm. Ain't got a pot to piss in. This family is dang near falling off the cliff of broke, and they only got theyselves to blame. So, what exactly did Tony say that had folks clutching they pearls? And just how deep in that money pit are they? Let's get into this mess.
Okay, now the question everyone's been asking about. 50 Cent versus Big Meech.
Man, you know that 50 crazy, man. 50's crazy.
Now, see, Tony Yayo sat his behind down with Glad TV, and dear, he let them words fly about Big Meech's money woes. Hey, race the lowdown. When Meech stepped out of the prison gates on October 15th, 2024, Tony and the crew swung by. Now, Meech started running his mouth about Lil Meech ain't throwing him a crumb. Turns out, that man's wallet is flatter than a pancake, and he was hoping his son would be his sugar daddy. But Tony, honey, he ain't shed a tear. According to Yayo, Meech got nobody to blame but that man in the mirror. He squandered all that BMF dough, playing himself like a cheap fiddle.
But when we go to your crib, and me and Murder sitting in the backyard, and you like, yo, little baby ain't give me no money. He came in the Ferrari truck, he had the Ferrari truck, he had 4 pockets full. I'm looking at this like, yo, this nigga tripping. Like, little baby he's not obligated to give you nothing. I looked at it like, from that point, maybe 50 should have brung a bag for Meech and maybe a watch or something. Cause obviously that's what Ross did or whatever, you know what I'm saying? But that's what I had in mind. Cause he said it to me and Murder, and I'm sitting there analyzing it like, damn, this nigga wanted some bread, or maybe he spent all the bread cause he made a couple of million with 5. My whole thing is, maybe the relationship would be good as if you saved some money for your pops when he came home, but I understand how it is to be a young black man with money, and you don't make the right decisions.
Okay, listen to this. Word on the street is, that's exactly why Boozy was all up in Meech's grill, doing a whole freebie, a welcome back home concert, they called it, before it went up in smoke, honey.
I'm assuming that you were doing it for free.
Yeah.
And I'm assuming everyone else was doing it for free also.
I'm pretty. I don't, but I'm pretty. I mean,
yeah.
You charge a nigga home from jail, you
Lord have mercy. If Meech thought Lil Meech was gonna be his cash cow, he got another thing coming. Seems Junior Dunn inherited his daddy's knack for throwing money out the window. Yayo's spilling the tea that Lil Meech straight up blew a whole $100 grand on Chrome Hearts jeans. 10 pairs, y'all. 10. Clearly, that boy ain't got no sense when it comes to a dollar. If he did, he'd be helping his pops out, not stunting in them designer threads.
To be young and have money is crazy because we was young and had money before, so I understand. Motherfucker got Richard Millie's, Lil Meech got Richard Millie's Chrome Heart jeans, 10,000. I buy some Chrome Hearts for 10,000. I might wear them shits for a month, bro. $10,000 jeans. You know, we was buying Red Monkeys. Them shits is what, $1,000 back in the days? Now everything is like triple the price when it come to drip. So it's like, I understand him being young and all that. You gotta think, when you look at Lil Meech, no disrespect to him, but you hanging in Atlanta with Thugger and Gunna and the niggas at that point, them niggas got super bread. So even if you make 4 million, 3 million, you made a couple of million, whatever you made, I don't know the numbers exactly. The money that they making that in a couple of months. Or for touring and streaming and all that, you acting. So I think him being in Atlanta, I think that shit, I don't know, that Atlanta, you know, shout out to Magic City and the ladies, man, and all them clubs out there. That shit is a good way to spend money.
Alright, now, y'all know Tony ain't one to mince words. Remember back in 23, when Lil Meech had the nerve to show off on GQ's On The Rocks, talking about his $500,000 BMF chain? Honey, jaws dropped. Folks couldn't believe he splurged that much on some ice. But Lil Meech? He was strutting like a peacock, acting like he was doing us a favor by showing off his riches.
Elliot did my new BMF piece. My old BMF pieces I don't have no more. Elliot charged me $200,000 just for this Cuban. This Cuban is like 1,100 grams. It's chunky, real big. I really can't have this on for longer than 3-4 hours. My neck started. The lock say Eliante on it. You know, say his name, his signature. They got the 3 big boogers on each side. So ain't no regular Cuban, you know. You might find a regular Cuban for 50 or for 100 maybe, but you know, it's 200 just for a kilo.
What's the pendant cost?
3 just for the pendant. There's some shit like you gotta give my daddy, like when he come home, I gotta keep this forever, like, you know. You can't even go no bigger than this, you know. You don't see no silver or gold, you see straight the water.
Woo, at least OL boy ain't catching no fire and brimstone from his daddy, cause Meech himself is knee-deep in that struggle bus, honey.
I go out spend $50,000, $100,000 every night, 2-3 nights in a row, 3-4 nights in a row. Now you got dudes in the corner watching that want to spend a couple $1 million with you. You see what I'm saying? I got lavish homes, lavish spots all over this mother.
Ow, honey, to pile on the drama, it's looking like the pot's just gonna keep boiling, cause 50 Cent done served Lil Meech a whole plate of cold truth. In a now-deleted Instagram post, 50 dropped them receipts, showing text messages from Lil Meech, where he was all up in 50's grill about them shots he been throwing at his daddy. He was like, "They done told me you unfollowed me on the gram, and now you managin' skills baby with Rocket, when I was the one puttin' you on game when you ain't know who he was. Now you mad at me? I'd give you this shirt off my back. I can't even believe you. You actin' like him the enemy. I've been nothing but love and loyalty, and yeah, I got my own struggles, but I ain't never switched up." Lil Meech also brought up Big Meech's little rendezvous with 50's arch nemesis, Rick Ross. Oh, the audacity. Drop your thoughts in the comments below, let's talk about it. If you're feeling the vibe, hit that like button. And if you're new to the fam, make sure you smash that subscribe button. Don't forget to hit that notification bell so you're the first to know when we drop the latest and greatest. Thanks for tuning in.